Hey Cancer, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is our daily reading for August 5th. Let's see what's going on with Cancer. Today, Spirit wants to talk to Cancer about stress. The Nine of Swords is this energy of inability to think clearly because there's just too much on your mind. You're overwhelmed with the thoughts. You're overwhelmed by feeling guilty or ashamed or afraid. There's anxiety underneath this. It has to do with something that you've taken on as an obligation. You feel overly burdened, but you sort of got yourself into this situation, it would seem, with the Ten of Wands there at the bottom of the deck. Show me the challenge that Cancer needs to work through. Grief. Okay. So the Nine of Swords energy that you're working through centers around the grieving process. The Five of Cups is having lost something that you loved, and there's nowhere for that love to go now. It feels open-ended. You can't just stop loving the thing that's gone. And it feels like there's no clear-cut solution. It's a matter of taking time, going through the grieving process, allowing space for all of those feelings to unfold, feeling them totally and completely, honoring that process, and then allowing the natural course of time to guide you into the future, to soften the sharp edges of this grief, so it's something that you can integrate and hold more gently, less painfully. Show me the focus. What is Cancer focused on? You might want to move. You might have plans or a desire to get out of your current environment and get a fresh start somewhere else. The Chariot really means alignment and the associated swift movement in life that is made possible by alignment. But in this instance, I feel like the message being conveyed here by Spirit is a specific intent to move swiftly. Not figuratively speaking, I think you literally want to move. And if that's not the case for you, there's some major change that you want to bring about in your life. Like, it feels like a total 180, like a major career shift, or leaving your current relationship. There's something that you're already planning on doing because it feels like the only path available to you. The only path that you would want to take, I should say. Temperance in reverse shows up in the recent past for you to signify something that you'd been waiting and waiting and waiting and having faith that would finally arrive. It finally resolved. And I don't think that it arrived fully in the way that you were expecting. I think you had partial satisfaction. It doesn't feel like you were left empty-handed, but there's a sense of being jilted by the universe. Like, that wasn't fair. I didn't have everything that I was expecting. Show me the higher self perspective for Cancer. Hanged Man in reverse. So one of the best things that's going to come out of this season in your life is a shift away from hyper-focusing on one area of your life. There's something that you've been putting under the microscope and fixating on analyzing, trying to sift through the details to find understanding. And you're going to feel either a shift in priorities or a sense of satisfaction with the degree of certainty that you've found. Whatever this thing that you've been analyzing, you could feel like, okay, I've analyzed enough, I have enough information. Or your life could just really push you in new directions, having other things to focus on that take over your limited time. Show me how this story unfolds for Cancer. Okay, so you start opening up to things that are being offered to you rather than feeling ho-hum about it. The Four of Cups in reverse is after having received a series of offers through people in your life, bids for connection, invitations to spend time together. These are people who care about you and want to engage with you in an enjoyable time because they care about you. I think you've been grieving and you haven't been in the heart space to want to connect with other people. That's about to shift. You're going to feel more hopeful with the star here at the bottom of the deck, more optimistic about life in general. Your surprise energy is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Your idea of what your ideal life looks like, that thing that you're striving for to create this life for yourself, is going to suddenly feel less about other people and more about yourself. Because the major difference between the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles is, well, despite the fact that they're different numbers, of course, energetically it's independent material fulfillment and a group dynamic of all of the people involved that would make up your ideal life. Your friends, your family, your supporters, your loved ones, any sort of other people you want in your life, also participating in this energy of prosperity. And whereas you were probably picturing a life for yourself that involved certain other people or other roles being filled for you, like a spouse or children or a pet or your extended family, that's going to start shifting your focus away from the other people that you need to be involved to feel like your life is on track, just to you independently. What do you want? Let's see hopes and fears. What is Cancer hopeful for? And what are we afraid of? The Two of Cups in reverse. Endings in relationships. You don't want to have to enter into another relationship if it's just doomed to end. You feel like that's a rug pull by the universe. You don't know if you have the strength left in you to go through that again. Strength in reverse there when the Two of Cups came out. Your end result is a very hopeful energy with the star showing up. This is emblematic of how this story in your life, this chapter that you're going through now, is going to resolve. This is you feeling very hopeful, very optimistic about your own personal dream for what your future is going to look like now, based on where you are now, where you want to take your life moving forward. What advice do we have for Cancer? Nine of Cups in reverse. It wasn't an unfulfilled wish. It was a temporary fulfillment. And it's not out of the realm of possibility that you'll have that wish fulfilled again in the next chapter of your life through different circumstances. It's just an ebb and flow. So that dream, don't let it die. Cancer, I hope that helped. Have a great day, and I'll see you back tomorrow. Ready for more? Check out this playlist for your zodiac sign, or yesterday's reading for an even deeper dive into your story. Or if you're in need of more personal attention from yours truly, click this link in the description box below to learn more about my personal readings, and consider becoming a channel member for access to exclusive content.